what is happening to EV makers? What is the India impact? Is China going to hold this supply of rare earth over our head? And Tushar has this NDTV Profit exclusive, which could be some good news, in fact, for Indian automakers. Take it away, Tushar.
Good morning, Tamanna. Good morning, Neeraj and Alex. So what we can exclusively report now is that China is open to the idea of giving the rare earths license to Indian auto components makers. Now, this is exactly opposite of what has been reported so far, that so far only German as well as some US suppliers and German suppliers have been given the license. Indian automakers were not, auto component makers were not finding favor with the Chinese embassy or the Chinese Commerce Ministry in Beijing. So our sources tell us that at least 10 applications are in advanced stages of approval with the Chinese embassy in India, which means it's entered the China leg of approvals. Remember, there's a 45-day process that it takes place. Apart from that, the Indian embassy is facilitating automakers or component makers to talk to Beijing, talk to the Commerce Ministry, so that is also in the works. SIAM had actually drawn up a list of 30 auto component makers. These are the tier 1 suppliers to India's car makers, and all of these applications were moved to the Chinese embassy. About 10 have moved forward. But one point to remember is that no approvals have come through yet, but it may just be a matter of time before that happens. Apart from that, these companies have to meet two criteria. They have to use them locally, and there should be no military application of these particular rare earth magnets, so to speak. Apart from that, in India, what car makers are actually doing is that basically hedging their bets. Car makers are now producing more so that they can stock their dealerships, anticipating there may be a shortfall that may happen in July end or in early August because of a crisis that may happen on the rare earths part. Scaling up of the production is not a problem because most Indian car plants on an average are operating at about 75% capacity utilization. By July end, that's what dealers are telling us, that there will be enough inventory so that it spills over into the festive season that begins in the month of September. So essentially, all the stocking is already started happening. Inventories may jump up from 50 to 55 days now to significantly higher by the end of the month. We'll get to know the numbers when the June numbers come in. Apart from that, Toyota actually met industry stakeholders on Tuesday. They said that we are not going to be impacted. The same narrative is coming from Tata Motors and Mahindra as well. Maruti, as we pointed out earlier, may see some impact. That may be from the e-Vitara side, but its ICE portfolio may not be impacted. All of these automakers also scarring their European operations, so those companies that have India operations as well as Europe operations. They're looking at the Europe plants for old inventory of rare earth magnets, maybe if they can source it from there. So for example, a Maruti Suzuki can source from Suzuki's Holland plant, which is, sorry, Hungary plant, which makes the Vitara there. So there's some overlap there. So we have to watch out for that angle as well. If this crisis extends further, there are alternatives available.